Let's talk about chromaticism. Alright, hey, what's going on? My name's Daniel McLaughlin and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about this chromatic lick that I kinda stole from a guy named Hinds. Hinds is an amazing fusion player. He's got an insane touch, a great slide player, and he makes use of chromaticism in a really interesting way. But hey, before we get into this, if you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and leave me a like down below so that I know to make these kinds of videos in the future. Please consider subscribing, and if you didn't, check out last week's video. I built a really cool pedal board for a buddy of mine named R.C. Rossell to go on tour with the artist Role Model. It's a very fun video. Also released my Pedalboard course, so if you want to go check that out, the link will be up here. Enough self-promotion, let's go ahead and get into the lick. So this lick is based around minor second intervals. A lot of people think that chromaticism is these minor second intervals. A lot of the times chromaticism is just pulling from outside of the diatonic key. So the phrase chromatic lick doesn't exactly mean that it's using these succession of minor second intervals. Really, it's just meaning that it's outside sounding. It's outside of the diatonic key. Works really well in fusion and jazz. It's kind of a quirky lick to throw in there sometimes as well to help bridge chords. Like let's say we're just trying to get to D minor. Real simple. Cool, so how do we play it? It's a bit of a pattern that repeats in a legato-ish way. There's a lot of hammer-ons, there's some pull-offs, but it works around the simple fact that the B and G strings are closer in interval than other strings. You can get that minor second interval a lot easier. This lick has a starting point, but you can basically repeat it until you get to your target note. And you can make use of that target note to embellish certain melodies or certain chord tones. Anyway, here's how to play it. We're going to go ahead and start on the 5th fret of the G string right here. We're going to play 5, 7, 8. Now I play those as hammer-ons because that makes the rest of the pattern a little bit easier. You could probably pick those if you want. And then your next step is to go up to the B string, 5, 6. So far we have this. Alright, this next part is a little difficult and this requires a little bit more finger strength. To continue the pattern, you're going to slide up the 7th fret of the G string to the 8th fret and then hammer on to the 9th fret with your pinky. And if you notice, that's about halfway through the pattern if you were to repeat it. So check it out. So far we have this. And then here would be a good place to end the pattern, 6th fret on the B string, right here. So played all together, it would sound like this. And if you wanted to continue, go ahead and hammer on that B string 6th fret to 7th fret. You can go ahead and repeat that pattern all the way until you get to that target note, in which case it would be a great time to end on that B string note. Give it a try. It's definitely something you need to get under your fingers. It's something I use sometimes as a warm-up. But give it a try. It can sound really fun. It sounds really weird and on top of itself. It can be a great way to get you outside of just playing in the box. Well, that's the video. Thank you so much for checking it out. A little short one this week. It's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to those of us in the States. I'm wearing my Thanksgiving sweater today. If you wanted to check out the Pedalboard course from last week, that'll be in the description as well. Tabs for this will be on my Patreon page. I'll see you guys in the next one.